I'm hot,
And I'm a god.
and welcome back to
Another creepypasta video.
What's Up, Flamethrowers? It is me, Flame the Dragon Hog here, and I am also here with my very good friend, Sonic.exe.
Hello everyone, it is I, Sonic.exe here. How have you been doing, my good friend?
I've been doing well. Oh, by the way, have you heard about whose birthday it is today?
Oh yeah, Eggman's.
Yeah, it's Eggman's birthday today.
I don't know what to say about this.
Yeah, I even wished him happy birthday on the channel.
Why?
Well, I had to. I had to keep up with all the Sonic birthdays. And hey, Eggman is part of the Sonic franchise. But enough about Eggman. Today, we have something very special for you guys.
That is right. Today, we are going to be telling the creepypasta of a Japanese legend.
Yep, we are going to be talking about the legendary 8-foot tall woman ghost. Or in Japanese, Hachishakusama, which literally translates to the 8-foot tall woman. Now, there has been a lot. Now, she is one of the most famous Japanese creepypastas out there. And and today, I think you guys might be very interested in her story. So, me and Sonic.exe, we are going to tell you guys it. You ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. Oh, and also, if you guys want to hear more Japanese creepypasta videos, or let me know in the comments down below. And also let me know what American creepypastas do you guys want me to tell. And of course, if you guys enjoy this thing, please leave a like and comment down below. And if you guys aren't new to the channel already, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so that way you guys can be up to date whenever I post. And of course, you guys can let me and Sonic.exe know what you guys think of the creepypasta. Okay, so without further ado, let's get started. You ready for this?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. Hachinakusama. Now, there has been a lot of Japanese folk tales about an 8-foot tall woman. Now, it is highly possible for for a woman to become 8 foot tall. But well, actually, no, that's actually a lie right there. It's impossible for a woman to become 8 foot tall. But there has been legends talking about her. Some of them are feeble, some of them are made up, and some of them actually saw her. Which brings us to the attention of a small boy. Well, this young boy, he was actually lying in the grass, visiting he was lying in the grass of his grandparents' yard. He was just chilling, minding his own business, catching bugs, and enjoying the fresh air while he was visiting his grandparents' house. But then the wind started to blow, and then in the wind he started to hear some strange noise. It almost sounded like poo 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 poo. He was curious. He was wondering what that noise was.
And so he followed the noise to a nearby hedge. The hedge was like 8 feet tall. And believe it or not, right at the very top, he saw a sun hat. It was obviously belonged to somebody, and it was moving. And then he thought to himself, how could anybody be that tall?
But the sound was coming right behind it. So he followed the hat. So he followed the hat into the clearing, and that's when the young boy saw her, Hachinaku-sama. She was wearing that white hat. She was wearing a white she was wearing a white sundress. She had long hair that went all the way down to her waist. Her skin was pale white, and you can barely see her face. Soon she stopped and turned her head to the small boy. In horror, the young boy was so scared. He ran all the way to his grandparents' house. And as for Hachinaku-sama, she disappeared, taking her creepy noise with her. Inside the house, the young boy was trying to explain to his grandparents what happened. They were just minding their own business, having tea. But then, after when the young boy told them the height of that woman, they immediately turned pale. The grandmother told him to tell her the height of that woman again, and after when he said 8 feet tall, they both started to act strange. The grandmother hugged her grandchild and started crying as the grandfather picked up the phone and started to call somebody.
The young boy was wondering what the heck was going on, but he just rolled with it.
Then, after when the grandfather hung up the phone, after got done talking to whoever, the woman said, "Stay inside your room and do not come out, cause Hachinaku-sama is coming after you." Yeah, guys, that's actually one thing about Hachinaku-sama. She actually kidnaps children. Well, her favorite type of children she likes to kidnap are mainly children around 8 or 9 years old. Yeah, so basically what I'm trying to say is she kidnaps children, but no one really knows what she does with them. Does she kill them or does she hoard them? Who knows? But anyway, back to the story. That night, the young boy finally found out who the grandfather was talking to on the phone. It was two priests and a witch. The witch set down a Buddha statue in the young boy's room, and the two priests handed him a scroll. And they placed down 4 bowls of rice on each corner of the room. The priest told him not to come out, no matter what he hears. Do not come out of the room, and to hold on to the scroll. And if you seem uneasy, just pray to the Buddha statue. And it is very important for him not to come out around 5 o'clock or midnight. So they left. The grandmother and grandfather started crying again, but they left too. Hours have passed on. The young boy looked at the clock. It was 11:59. Then the clock turned to 12 o'clock. That means the boy can't leave his room now. It was almost 3 in the morning when the young boy started hearing the wind starting to blow. Then he started to hear that strange noise again. Boom, 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 boom. He knew that Hachinaku-sama was there. So he just shut his eyes and started praying to the Buddha statue. He didn't notice, but the rice inside the bowl was starting to turn a little bit gray. Then, a few moments later, he started to hear tapping on the window and scraping. And then the noise started to get louder and louder. The boy tried really, really hard not to talk about it. Was trying really, really hard not to look. Luckily, he didn't look. It was almost morning. It was almost morning. The young boy didn't sleep at all.
Then it finally was over. The noise stopped, the tapping stopped, and the wind started to stop blowing.
Yes, it was finally morning. The grandmother and grandfather were so relieved to see their young grandchild again and safe. But they also looked at the rice bowls in the corners of the room. The rice has turned black, like a moonless night. Soon, the priest and the witch rolled up in a van. They rolled up in a van, and they took the boy away from his grandmother and grandfather's house. Inside the van, they covered the boy and made sure, and then they told him not to look. But then he started to hear the wind starting to blow again, and that strange noise again. The boy had no choice but to look up. And there she was, Hachishakusama, putting her face up against the window as she was flying right next to the van. The boy started to freak out. The two priests, they were started to freak out too, because they soon realized that the young boy can only see them, but they can't. Soon the witch, she started to pray. Then soon she started praying louder and louder. Then Hachinakusama disappeared. And the young boy never visited that house, never visited his grandparents ever again, because he was afraid that one day Hachinakusama will come back for him and do God knows what to him. Well, guys, what do you guys think of this story?
Honestly, I thought it was pretty creepy. I mean, who knows what she does to them?
Yeah, I honestly don't know what Hachinakusama does to her victims. You know, there is some legend saying that she keeps them just to learn how to feel young again. She just wants to know how to feel young again. Maybe, who knows? Or maybe she just wants to keep them and just let them starve to death for some reason. I don't know. And then maybe, I don't know. But there were some things that, but there are other things that happened to the kids involving Hachinakusama that I can't say on this channel. I don't want to get demonetized. But anyway, like I said before, we reached the end of yet another Creepypasta video. And as I said in the beginning, if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like and comment down below. And also, let me and Sonic.exe know, what do you guys think about this creepypasta? And if you guys know any other creepypastas, let me know in the comments down below, and I will do my best to tell their story. So anyway, Sonic.exe, is there anything you'd like to say before we sign out?
Yes, this is a warning to all 8 or 9-year-olds. This is another thing that Hachinakusama does to you. You see, she does not only target 9 or 8-year-olds, she also targets children who misbehave. So, beware, guys.
Wow. Well, thanks for that dark thing, dude. Well, anyway, as I said before, guys, like I said before, this is Flame the Dragon Hog.
And Sonic.exe.
Signing out for now. Later, flamethrowers.